Have you ever felt that certain people around you, instead of helping your life flow, seem to block your progress, bring problems, or even affect your health? What if I told you that some of these people might be draining your energy, attracting bad luck, poverty, and even illness into your life? Yes, what you feel might not be just a coincidence. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, it is believed that the energy of the people around us has a significant impact on our lives. This means that someone with negative vibrations can directly influence your luck, finances, and even your health. Have you ever noticed strange patterns when you're around certain people? Maybe your projects come to a halt, opportunities simply vanish, or you always feel tired, as if something is draining your vitality. These are important signs that there may be someone near you bringing negative energies into your life. Ignoring these signs can lead to financial blockages, emotional problems, and even physical illnesses. In this video, you will discover the 9 clear signs that someone next to you may be negatively affecting your life. By identifying these behaviors and attitudes, you can make more conscious decisions about who to keep close and who might be blocking your path. But before we continue, I want you to do something important. Write in the comments, "I repel all negative energies from my life." By doing this, you are already taking the first step to protect your energy and distance yourself from influences that may be hindering your progress. So, stay with me until the end and learn how to recognize these negative influences and what to do to protect your life from the energy of these people. Let's discover together how to avoid these hidden dangers and ensure that your life is always surrounded by positive energy and prosperity. In Buddhism and many other spiritual traditions, we believe that everything in the universe is energy. Everything we do, think, and feel emits a vibration, a frequency that interacts with the environment and the people around us. This means that the energy of those close to you can directly affect the course of your life. Perhaps you have already noticed, there are people who, when they are around, seem to light up the environment. You feel inspired, full of life and positive energy. On the other hand, there are people who seem to suck the energy out of everyone around them. You leave their presence feeling tired, discouraged, and often without even knowing why. This is not a coincidence. When someone emits a negative vibration, that energy can profoundly impact you. And this influence doesn't just happen in the emotional or psychological field. It can manifest in your health, your luck, and even your finances. If you are constantly surrounded by negative vibrations, they can start to interfere with your own energy, blocking the flow of prosperity and well-being that you so desire. Now, you might be thinking, is someone close to me influencing my life in this way? The answer might be yes. And the most complicated part of all this is that often the person bringing these negative energies to you does not do so intentionally. They may be going through difficulties, challenges, or cycles of negative karma, and without realizing it, you start to absorb these vibrations. Imagine the following scenario. You are excited about your projects, full of ideas and motivation. But suddenly you start spending more time with someone who is pessimistic, who complains about everything, who sees the negative side in all situations. What happens? Over time, you start to feel drained. Your ideas seem to lose strength, and somehow the projects start to stall. Opportunities disappear, money seems to vanish, and even your health begins to suffer. This is not a coincidence. When we are surrounded by negative energy, it inevitably starts to impact us. In Buddhism, we believe in the interconnection of all things. The energies we engage with end up reflecting in our lives. So, if you are surrounded by people who emit vibrations of bad luck, poverty, and illness, it is very likely that over time, these energies will also begin to manifest in your reality. Now, you must be wondering how to identify if this is happening to you. The good news is that there are clear signs, behaviors, and patterns that you can observe, which help you identify if someone around you is impacting your life negatively. These signs are like an alarm, warning you that you need to act to protect your energy. But before we continue, I need to remind you of something important. These people are not always ill-intentioned. Often, they are stuck in cycles of negative energy and do not even realize the impact they are having on your life. However, this does not mean that you should accept this situation. You have the right to protect your energy and make conscious choices about who you want to keep by your side. And how exactly does this influence manifest? Think about some situations in your life. Have you noticed that after meeting certain people, your energy changes completely? Have you ever felt tired or unmotivated after being with someone who only complains or brings bad news? Or maybe you have noticed that things start to go wrong in your life after spending a lot of time with a specific person. These are clear signs that the energy of this person is starting to influence yours. And this is where Buddhism and other spiritual practices teach us to pay attention to the signs of the universe. The universe is always sending us signals, but often we are so busy with the demands of daily life that we do not notice. That is why being attentive is essential. The first step to protecting your energy is recognizing when someone is draining your vitality or bringing negativity into your life. This person may be attracting bad luck, poverty, or even illnesses, and you may end up absorbing these energies without even realizing it. And do not think that this is something rare or unusual. Often we live with these people daily. It can be a friend, a colleague at work, or a family member. They may be carrying negative patterns that directly influence your well-being, and if you are not aware of this, you may end up being dragged into these cycles of bad luck and negativity. However, when you start to observe, when you become more aware, you gain the power to protect yourself and make better choices. In Buddhism, we always talk about the importance of self-knowledge and presence. When you are present, when you observe what is happening around you, you can make decisions more aligned with what you want for your life. Now you must be wondering, what are the specific signs that someone is bringing these negative influences into my life? How can I identify if the person next to me is draining my energy and impacting my prosperity? The answer lies in the behaviors and attitudes that these people manifest, and that is what we are going to talk about now. There are 9 clear signs that indicate that someone is bringing bad luck, poverty, and illnesses into your life. By identifying these signs, you will be able to make the right decisions to protect your energy and open the way for a more prosperous and harmonious life. Now that you understand how the energies of the people around you can directly impact your life, it is time to learn about the 9 most clear signs that someone is bringing bad luck, poverty, and even illnesses into your path. Pay close attention to these signs. They may be subtle at first, but if you let them pass, the negative impact can become stronger and stronger. Sign 1. The person is always complaining about everything and is never satisfied. Have you ever lived with someone who seems never to be satisfied regardless of what happens? These people cannot see the good side of life and are always focused on problems and difficulties. The problem here is that complaining is a way of tuning your energy with scarcity and bad luck. When someone next to you is constantly complaining, this energy directly affects you. Let's imagine a common scenario. You are in a positive moment, excited about your plans and full of optimism, but after spending time with this person, suddenly you start to feel that things are more difficult. Your mind starts to focus on problems, and that feeling of enthusiasm goes away. This is not a coincidence. The negative energy of complaints can infiltrate your energy field, making you feel that your life is also stuck. When you find yourself near someone who is always complaining, practice emotional distancing. Try to listen without internalizing the complaints. You can even offer a positive response or change the subject to something more optimistic. But the most important thing is that you do not absorb this energy. Protecting your mind from these complaints is fundamental. Additionally, use positive affirmations whenever you notice that you are being contaminated by these complaints. Tell yourself, I am responsible for my energy and only accept positive vibrations in my life. This may seem simple, but it has a powerful effect in preventing negativity from infiltrating you. Sign 2. The person is always involved in problems and confusions. Some people seem to carry chaos wherever they go. Whenever you interact with them, there is a new confusion, misunderstanding, or crisis happening. And what happens? Gradually, you may find yourself sucked into this energy of chaos, and your own life starts to reflect these problems. Whether at work, in personal life, or in everyday situations, these people seem to attract problematic situations, and it is common for you, without realizing it, to end up being affected. And what is more dangerous? When you start to get involved in their confusions, your own energy gets stuck in this cycle of bad luck and disorganization. Let's say you have a friend who, every time you talk to him, has a new story about fights at work, misunderstandings at home, or even with strangers. Over time, you notice that your own relationships start to become more tense, as if the drama is spreading into your life. The first step is to set clear boundaries. If this person is always bringing chaos, you need to learn to distance yourself when necessary. It is not about abandoning the friendship, but protecting your peace. Limit the time you spend with them, especially when you notice that they are loaded with confusions. You can also suggest more positive solutions, or try to change the focus of the conversation to something lighter. Additionally, perform an energetic cleansing in your home after interacting with these people. Light a purification incense or use essential oils like rosemary or sage to cleanse the environment and prevent chaos and negative energy from settling in your space. Sign 3. The person has a scarcity mindset and always talks about financial difficulties. Have you noticed that some people always seem to be worried about money, even when everything is going well? They constantly talk about debts, financial difficulties, and lack of opportunities. This scarcity mindset is extremely dangerous. The problem here is that the energy of scarcity is very contagious. When you repeatedly hear that there is not enough money or that things are difficult, you start to believe it. And by believing, you end up manifesting this reality in your life as well. It is as if these people's minds are programmed to see lack, and you start to absorb this limited vision. Whenever you are near someone with this scarcity mindset, avoid entering into negative financial conversations. Instead, redirect the focus to gratitude and what you have positive. For example, instead of talking about difficulties, try saying something like, "I am grateful for all the opportunities that are coming into my life." This not only changes the tone of the conversation, but also strengthens your own abundance mindset. Another powerful tip is to practice daily prosperity affirmations. Affirmations like, "I deserve abundance and it flows freely to me," help reprogram your mind for a prosperity mindset, neutralizing the effects of negativity. Sign 4. The person is constantly involved in accidents or unlucky situations. Some people seem to live in a cycle of bad luck. They are always involved in accidents, small mishaps, or situations where things simply do not go right. If this happens frequently, it may be a sign that this person is carrying blocking or bad luck energy. Have you noticed how, after spending time with someone who is always involved in unlucky situations, you start to experience small setbacks as well? Maybe your car breaks down, you lose an important object, or something unexpected disrupts your plans. These are signs that this person's bad luck energy is starting to affect you. Protect yourself from this energy by practicing simple cleansing rituals. After interacting with someone who seems to be surrounded by bad luck, wash your hands with coarse salt, or take a cleansing bath with herbs like rue or rosemary, which are known to ward off negative energies. You can also visualize a protective light barrier around you, preventing this bad luck energy from entering your life. Additionally, try to limit your involvement in this person's problems. You can offer support without absorbing the negativity. Remember, you do not need to carry others' burdens. Sign 5. The person constantly emanates an energy of pessimism. Pessimism is one of the most toxic energies someone can emit. People who are always expecting the worst of situations end up attracting what they fear. And if you are not careful, you can start to absorb this pessimistic view of life. The effect of this? Gradually, you also start to feel more demotivated, unable to believe that things can go right. This is the great trap of pessimism. It creates a negative cycle that feeds itself. The more you connect with this view, the more you start to believe in it, and this manifests in your reality. Imagine you are full of positive expectations for a new project, but when you share it with this person, they immediately start talking about the risks, difficulties, and all the reasons why it won't work. Suddenly, you feel insecure and discouraged. This happens because their pessimism is affecting your confidence. Whenever you are near a pessimistic person, strengthen your own positive vision. A powerful technique is to use mantras or affirmations during these conversations, such as, "I believe everything will flow perfectly for me." This helps create a barrier against pessimism. Another tip is to limit the time of exposure to these negative conversations. Know when to change the focus of the conversation or even distance yourself. You do not need to engage in discussions that drain your energy. Sign 6. The person's health is always fragile and they are constantly getting sick. Have you noticed that some people are always sick or have some kind of health problem? Physical health is directly connected to our energy. When someone's energy is out of balance or weakened, it manifests as illnesses and weaknesses in the body. Now, the problem is that when you live with these people a lot, their fragile energy can start to affect you as well. Gradually, you may notice that your own health starts to destabilize. It may not be something serious at first, but constant fatigue, small pains, or frequent colds can be a sign that this energy is interfering with you. You live with a colleague at work or a family member who is always complaining of pains, illnesses, or low immunity. And then suddenly you start to notice that you are getting sick more often or feel an inexplicable fatigue. This may be a sign that this person's low vitality energy is starting to influence yours. To protect yourself, it is important to keep your own energy high. Daily practices like meditation, physical exercise, and a healthy diet help strengthen your energy field. Additionally, you can use protection crystals like black tourmaline or amethyst, which are known to block negative energies. Another effective technique is visualizing a golden light aura around you. Imagine that this light is protecting you from any negative external influence and is strengthening your health and vitality. Sign 7. The person is extremely envious and never celebrates your victories. Envy is one of the most subtle and destructive forms of negative energy. Envious people have difficulty seeing others' success, and even if they do not speak openly, you can feel that they are not happy with your achievements. If you share a victory or good news and you notice that this person reacts coldly or even tries to minimize your achievement, this is a clear sign of envy. And the problem is that envy emits a dense energy that can block the flow of prosperity for you. Imagine you tell this person that you got a promotion at work, and instead of celebrating with you, they respond with something like, "Oh, but will it last?" Or, "Let's see if you can keep up this pace." These comments are loaded with envy and undermine your energy of victory. Protect yourself from this energy by limiting what you share with this person. Not all your victories need to be announced to someone who does not vibrate at the same frequency as you. Additionally, practice the habit of taking energy-cleansing baths with herbs like basil or lavender, which help cleanse any envious energy that may have infiltrated your life. You can also use protective crystals like tiger's eye, which is known to block envy and protect your personal energy. Sign 8. The person is always critical and discouraging. Constant criticism can be a form of energy drain. People who are always criticizing you or devaluing your efforts end up undermining your self-confidence. And without self-confidence, it is difficult to move forward in life. This person may not even realize it, but their constant criticism creates energy blockages that hinder your success. You share a new project with this person, and instead of encouragement, you receive a list of criticisms about everything that could go wrong or what you didn't do right. Over time, these criticisms start to shake your confidence, and you feel demotivated. Develop a mentality of internal protection. When this person starts to criticize, visualize an invisible barrier between you and their words, as if the criticisms cannot reach you. Learn to filter what is said and only absorb what is constructive. Another powerful practice is using strengthening affirmations. Tell yourself, "I am capable and trust my path." This will help neutralize the impact of the criticisms. Sign 9. You feel exhausted and drained every time you are near this person. This is one of the most obvious and easiest signs to identify. If you leave someone's presence feeling exhausted, irritated, or drained, that person is clearly draining your vitality. There may not be an apparent reason, but your energy is being sucked out with every interaction. Every time you meet this person, you leave the interaction more tired than you were before. This is not normal. Your energy is being drained, and if this continues, it can seriously impact your vitality and well-being. Create the habit of practicing energetic protection meditation. Before interacting with this person, visualize a shield of light around you, protecting your energy from any negative influence. After the interaction, practice a deep breathing technique, releasing any energy that may have been absorbed. Now that you know how to identify the 9 signs that someone next to you may be attracting bad luck, poverty, or even illness into your life, the next step is to protect yourself. It is not enough just to identify the problem. You need to act to keep your energy high and ensure that negativity has no space to enter your life. Here are 5 powerful practices you can adopt in your daily life to protect your energy, ensure that your vibrational field is always strengthened, and thus attract prosperity and harmony into your life. Let's go. 1. Create a protected energetic space at home. Your home is your energetic refuge. It is where you recharge your strength and replenish your energy. Therefore, it is essential to keep your home protected from external energies, especially if you live with people who may be draining your vitality. Choose a space in your home, whether in the living room, bedroom, or even a specific corner, and transform this space into a place of energetic protection. You can use protective crystals like black tourmaline, which blocks negative energies, or amethyst, which purifies the environment. Additionally, you can place a plant like lucky bamboo or snake plant, which help repel bad energies. Burn cleansing incenses like sage, myrrh, or lavender regularly to cleanse the environment. Imagine that the smoke from the incense is carrying away all the heavy energies that have entered your space. Practicing this cleansing at least once a week will ensure that your home is a place of rest and energetic strengthening. 2. Set clear boundaries with negative people. It is not always possible to completely distance yourself from people who have negative energy. Sometimes they can be coworkers, family members, or close friends. But what you can do is set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries starts with small actions. If you know someone tends to complain or talk about negative subjects, try to change the direction of the conversation whenever they start to fall into that pattern. You can also limit the time you spend with that person. When you notice that the energy is becoming heavy, seek to end the interaction or distance yourself for a while. Another powerful tip is using the energetic shield technique. Before interacting with people you know carry negative energy, visualize an invisible shield around you. Imagine this shield is a protective barrier of light that prevents any bad energy from reaching you. This simple but powerful visualization can be done in seconds and helps keep your energy intact. 3. Practice energy cleansing meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for balancing and cleansing your energy field. By meditating, you can release any energetic blockage caused by negative interactions and restore your natural vibration. When you feel that someone is draining your energy or that your life is being affected by negativity around you, dedicating a few minutes to meditation can bring relief and renewal. A simple energy cleansing meditation practice is to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine a golden light flowing over you, like a shower of positive energy. Feel this light cleansing any negativity and restoring your vitality. Focus on the feeling of lightness and peace that this light brings, visualizing it removing any heavy energy residue that may have accumulated in your body. Practice this meditation every night, especially after a stressful day, or after interacting with people who carry energies of bad luck, poverty, or illness. Repeating this practice will strengthen your energy field and make you more resistant to external influences. 4. Use positive affirmations to reprogram your energy. Words have power. What you say to yourself creates your reality, and this includes the energy you attract into your life. An effective way to protect yourself from negative influences is to reprogram your mind and energy with positive affirmations. Start the day with affirmations that align your energy with prosperity and protection. Affirmations like, "I attract only what is good for me," or "I am surrounded by abundance and health," help elevate your vibrational frequency. Repeat these affirmations out loud or mentally throughout the day, especially after interactions that drained your energy. If you feel affected by someone in particular, use affirmations that empower you, like, "I am strong and my energy is protected." This helps quickly reverse any negative impact and strengthens your mind to attract good vibrations. 5. Use simple energy protection rituals with herbs. Herbs have been used for millennia in spiritual and energy protection practices. They have natural purification properties and can help ward off bad energies and strengthen your energy field. You can use herbs in various ways, from baths to smudging to protect your home and your own energy. Prepare an herb bath using rosemary, rue, and basil, which are known for their cleansing and protective properties. Place these herbs in boiling water, let it cool, and then pour this water over your body from the neck down during your bath. While doing this, visualize any negative energy being washed away by the water and imagine your aura being restored. If you feel that the energy in your home is heavy after receiving visitors or after complicated interactions, burn white sage leaves or rue incense, passing the smoke through all the rooms while mentally cleansing the environment. This simple and powerful ritual will help you keep your space protected from external energies. Now that you know the powerful practices to protect and strengthen your energy, it is time to put this knowledge into practice. Do not let the energy of other people define the course of your life. You have the power to create a strong energy field and attract only what is good and prosperous for you. Remember, no one can take your energy if you know how to protect it. Identifying the signs that someone is draining your vitality is the first step, but the most important is what you do next. Act consciously to protect your mind, body, and spirit, and you will see how your life starts to flow with more lightness, prosperity, and health. And now, I want to ask you something. Write in the comments. I protect my energy and attract only what is good for me. This simple act of writing in the comments already starts to align your mind with energy protection. Let's create a chain of protection and prosperity and strengthen our energies together. If you enjoyed this content, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. The more people connected to this energy of protection, the stronger our community will become. Thank you so much for watching until here. See you in the next video where we will continue our journey of spiritual growth and protection. May your life always be surrounded by good energies, prosperity, and harmony.